Hey y'all, it's Ashley and welcome to my channel. If you're subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing and just welcome back. So as you can tell by the title, Ulta tried to play me, but you know, they surprised me and fixed me up real nice and something great came out of it. Everybody knows that Morphe and Ulta partnered and they'll be selling Morphe's products in select stores as well as on the Ulta website. So when their products dropped on Ulta, of course I had to purchase something. I purchased the 3502 palette and the Morphe sponge, which is amazing. It's only $7 and I really liked it. I used it to apply my foundation today and I think it's bomb. I'm gonna keep using it or whatever, but A+ for now. But we're talking about the eyeshadow palettes. That's what I'm supposed to be talking about. So it already like took Ulta a little time to get me my products, but you know, I was cool. I was waiting because I was like, okay, it's a new launch and you know, they probably getting everything together, whatever. They're gonna send me my stuff. So they sent me my stuff. Took about 7 days, maybe 5 to 7 days to get to me. And I get home, my package is at the door waiting for me, and I'm just like, yes, my Morphe is here, the 35. Oh! So I undo my box, and I take all the stuff out, and I'm like, no Morphe, no Ulta did not. No Ulta did not send me the wrong eyeshadow palette. Ulta sent me the Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, I ain't got nothing against this palette, but I just didn't want this palette. You know, I didn't buy this palette, so I didn't want it. So I was like, okay, I was mad a little bit because I had to, you know, I waited a long time for my package to get here. So I just calmly called customer service and someone answered. I didn't have to wait, you know, for someone to answer. And, you know, I just told the lady that, you know, I ordered the 35O palette, but I was sent the Jaclyn Hill palette. What can I do to, you know, receive my other palette that I really want, you know, because I didn't want my money back. So she was super nice and she handled everything and she was like, okay, I have your 35O palette set for order and I didn't have to pay for shipping, no cost added to me. And they went on and sent it out. So then she was like, okay, now I have to figure out what I have to do about the eyeshadow palette that you received. And so she told me to hold on and, you know, she would talk to the supervisor or whatever and let me know. So I already know, like, I feel like, okay, they're going to tell me I have to send this eyeshadow palette back because they sending me the one I actually paid for, which is fine. So she get on the phone and she say, don't worry about the other eyeshadow palette. You can have it. I can what? I can have it for free? And but you know, this how I felt on the inside. But y'all know I was cool and I was calm and I was collected. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your help. You have a great day. And she said the same thing to me. So when I got off the phone, my eyes watering because I'm just, you know, I feel like a makeup guru who received some free products so they could test. So just let me live in my moment. Let me have my moment because, you know, yeah. So look, after I talked to her, I told my husband, I was like, you know what, babe? I said, babe, she said I can have this. She said I can have this palette free of charge. And he was like, well, you need to make sure you check in your bank account, make sure they don't charge you for it. I was like, okay. Like, don't rain on my parade. So I was like, okay. So I called my sister because I knew my sister was going to be, like, going all crazy like me and all of that stuff. She didn't go crazy, but, you know, she was happy for me. So, y'all, all I got to say is thank you so much, Ulta, for handling my situation professionally. And thank you so much for letting me have this eyeshadow palette. Even though it's not what I wanted to happen. All I wanted was to, you know, get the eyeshadow palette I had purchased. And you know, I didn't think I was going to tell y'all this whole story like this, but you know, it was just nice to receive this palette free of charge. And you know, I'm still waiting for my 35 palette to get here, but it's in the mail. They sent it and I'm just waiting for it. So you will have a video for that too. So since that Lanya girl had this eyeshadow palette, I thought I would create this, you know, this look with it. And you know, I'm keeping it. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm keeping it because I think this is a great eyeshadow palette. And I like that they, you know, put the names on the back this time. It looks, you know, this palette is super cheap, but I feel like the packaging is very, very nice. And they changed it so it wouldn't get stained. You can just wipe it right off with some makeup wipe or rag, water, you know, like that. I really like the eyeshadow palette. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Of course, I didn't use it and abused it already. I think these are some great colors, and if you want to see how I did this little cranberry eye look that you see right here, just keep on watching. So the first color that I'm taking out of the palette is Butter. I'm going to use this as my initial transition color. I really do like the eyeshadows in this eyeshadow palette so far. They all blend out really, really smoothly. I had no issues with patchiness or with, like, you know, having to blend these colors out. And because this color is super kind of light, I'm just going to keep building on this color until I get the pigmentation that I desire. And it's not that the color isn't pigmented, it's just that I'm a little bit brown. Well, I'm a brown girl, so you know, I just like this color, you know, I really do like this color. And I am using my M441 blending brush by Morphe. I love this brush when it comes to laying down my transitions color and making sure everything is blended seamlessly. Take the shade Rossiana. I'm using a G17 brush by Morphe. I really like this color right here as well. So it's gorgeous, and this is my first time using this brush and I love it. I love it. It precisely lays down the color for you. The shadow, because it's kind of pointy at the tip, but it's like laying this color down precisely, and it's helping me with blending it in as well. Now that I've blended everything, I'm gonna take the rest of the leftover eyeshadow and just bring it into the inner corners of my eye, just because I didn't want it to be too bold in the inner part. Now this color is super pigmented, and that's how I messed up on this eye, because I packed too much at first and it's like super pigmented, so you don't like need a lot of it. And just buttery and amazing. I love this color. The Color Hunts does have some kickback in the palette, but I had no fallout at all with these eyeshadows when it came to me applying them to my eyelid. But in the pan, this eyeshadow does have some kickback. Now I'm going to take that same brush that had my transition color on it and just blend out any harsh edges that I may have. I'm going to take the color Firework, and I'm going to take that with my finger, just take a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to apply that on my eyelid. And then I'm going to take the color Sissy, and I'm going to place this color on top of the other color. that same brush that had my transition color on it and just blend everything. Take that same brush, the M443 brush, Jax. I'm gonna apply the color Jax to my outer and inner corner just to deepen it up a bit. Oh crap. I put too much on. I forgot how, didn't I just say be careful with this color because it's pigmented? And then I go ham. So I'm just gonna try to blend. And this was a Eco Tools brush. I got this from like Walmart, or a G27 brush by Morphe. So I decided to highlight my inner corners with the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit with Anastasia, and I used the color Daydream. I have the Dodo lashes, and this is 309. And the mascara that I'm gonna use today is from It Cosmetics, and it says Superhero on it. So the It Cosmetics Superhero Elastic Stretch Voluminizing Mascara. I really like this mascara. It's a sample that I got from Ulta because it was my birthday or something like that. So yeah, but I really like this mascara, and I'll probably be investing in a bigger size of it. So I'm going to pop on my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so my eye makeup is finally done, thank God. And this was like a situation, and I was just ready for it to be over. So I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup and my face, and I'll be right back with my final. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this little eyeshadow tutorial because it wasn't a makeup tutorial. I'll be sure to leave every product that I use like on my face in the description box below. Just make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe to my channel. And you know, let's just keep on keeping on. When I get that 35O palette in the mail, I will be making a video on that. Probably do like a review, first impressions, and all of that good stuff. But until next time, see y'all.